Hello everyone, I'm Astros11 and welcome to Metroid Dread, the latest entry in the Metroid series. I was pretty sure, and well, this game is definitely tougher and darker than all the rest, with Samus emerging on a new planet being ZDR, being hunted by E.M.M.I, and a whole new story beginning. I have played through this game before as a quick disclaimer, as I 100%ed this game back when it released 4 years ago. And now I'm finally playing through Metroid Dread on the channel for you all to experience this game once again and prepare for Metroid Prime 4's release. As in preparation for Metroid Prime 4, I'll be playing through this game and Prime 3 Corruption, as I don't own Metroid Prime 2. However, I do plan on playing that game in the future if Nintendo re-releases it as a remaster for the Nintendo Switch. I hope you all really enjoy this playthrough and look forward to me playing through this entire game. This will not be 100%, just a casual playthrough me walking through this entire game. Again, in preparation for Metroid Prime 4's release in December. I hope you all look forward to this series, and without further ado, let's go ahead and begin Metroid Dread on a new file. So, there are different difficulties. Let's go ahead and begin normal. I mean, there's hard where it's just more damage. Dread, where basically, we've even shown that in trailers years ago. In Dread mode, you're basically one shot, literally. But let's begin with normal mode, and let's begin our journey. Metroid, a virulent floating organism that drains energy from its prey through physical contact. Metroids were originally created by the Chozo and named after their word for ultimate warrior. Their value as a bioweapon sparked several crises, and as a result, all traces of them have been eliminated. They are now extinct. X-Parasite, a gelatinous parasitic organism indigenous to the planet SR388. It could absorb the DNA of its host, living or dead, and replicate its form. When infecting living hosts, it could even access the host's memories. X-Parasites were driven not by emotion, but by an instinctive need to replicate and spread to increasingly stronger hosts. Their inability to be controlled marked them as even more dangerous than their sole predator, the Metroids. Like the Metroids, they are believed extinct. But they're not. Spoiler alert. I mean, this game's been out for years. We all know this by now. They are not extinct. With no Metroid surviving on SR388, it became infested with the X, horrifying parasites capable of imitating any living being. Unaware of this, I set foot on the planet, got infected, and almost died. The only thing that saved me was a vaccine created from Metroid DNA, which also left me uniquely able to oppose the X. This ability was tested immediately when I went to a biologic space laboratory's research station to investigate a distress signal, or BSL. There, I battled many powerful X forms, including the SAX, which was the X mimicking me in my power suit at full strength. I eventually eliminated the X menace on the SR388 by setting the BSL research station on a collision course with the planet. Or SAX. After that, the X and Metroids were just memories, or so we thought. Just when it all seemed over, the Galactic Federation received a mysterious video transmission. It showed an X alive and in the wild. Thorough analysis proved the video was real, although the sender was unknown. The transmission was traced to a particular planet. It was called ZDR. If the X had somehow escaped extinction out there, they would pose a threat to the entire galaxy. The Galactic Federation dispatched a research team of 7 E.M.M.I to investigate. An E.M.M.I is a large research robot designed to capture field samples and extract their DNA. The incredible mobility and protective plating made it the strongest stuff in the universe, practically guaranteed the mission's success. And not long after their arrival on ZDR, all communication was lost. Yeah, about guaranteeing their victory? Yeah, about that? I still have to be humorous for walkthroughs, okay guys? What is happening on ZDR? Is the planet really infested with X? As the only one immune to the parasites, it's up to me to go there and find out. Well, that's exactly what we are doing. And yes, I'll be showing all story cutscenes and all that, just like a blind playthrough. I'll be showing off everything.
We'll soon be entering ZDR's atmosphere.
The bounty for this mission does not seem appropriate. The risk clearly outweighs the reward. Treat our lost assets with care, lady.
Entering the atmosphere in T-10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And now here we go onto the planet ZDR to see what's going on.
That elevator leads to the depths of an underground facility. Signal quality is likely to be low. Remote communication remains difficult. Try to connect to the facility's network when you reach the bottom. That way, they can gain in contact. Any objections, lady?
So yeah, now we get right into the game, as yes, this is the beginning of Metroid Dread. No Canther here, this requires Charge Beam, so yeah, I think I'm holding down why I cannot charge it up. We do have missiles, however, so yeah, we do got missiles. Now that scene right there, that was against Ravenbeak. And I don't want to spoil who that is in case you haven't played this game, but that was kind of hinting towards what a certain fight in the game is going to be like. So yeah, it was hinting towards what a certain fight is going to look like. Again, not going to spoil too much. I don't want to spoil too much because, I mean, there might be some of you out there who actually haven't played this game, even though it's been out for so long. But yeah, these, just shoot them, explode, open up paths. So pretty freaking simple. Now, you can shoot these. if you want. It's pretty helpful. Oh god. Okay. Okay. You know what? Screw you, dude. Get out of here. Alright. And yeah, here you can replenish any missiles. Of course, we already have our ammo at maximum. Can't through here. That requires Morph Ball upgrade. But yeah, this game, I mean, it's a very good game. I love this game. It's just such a good game. Man, I can't help but express that. But here is this, a access terminal, where we will get to talk to someone. So let's go and see what's up.
Uploading data.
So, you've accessed a network station. Well done, Samus. I have reviewed your vital signs and video log from the data you uploaded. I've run a full analysis, but I cannot account for why you lost consciousness. My readings indicate dramatic physical changes in you. Whatever caused these changes seems to have stripped you of most abilities. You might call it physical amnesia. That brings me to your assailant. I am checking the Federation database against your video log. It appears to have been a Chozo. The attacker's identity is not yet clear. I have determined that you are somewhere within the depths of ZDR. Your top priority should be to return to your ship on the surface. This situation is precarious. Trust your instincts as you navigate upward. This planet appears to consist of multiple areas. Shuttles, elevators, and other modes of transport connect them. Keep an eye out for ways to reach the surface. The ship's location is marked on your global map. Check it for yourself. You may encounter pockets of low temperature. Your Metroid DNA renders you vulnerable to such environments. Spending time in cold areas will be harmful to you. There are many such cold areas scattered underground. Do not enter them with your basic power suit. One final thing. Underground interference is preventing radio transmissions. Check in with me at any network stations you find.
And well, we heard the man. We need to connect with him at any network station we find, which is our way of communication. These also act as save points. So pretty nice. So we can press plus to open the map, and then minus to, you know, system settings, all of that. And we can also check Samus for any upgrades we get. So pretty nice stuff. And of course we actually can't access this because it's a charge beam door, so we literally cannot access it yet. And we can't access that either because it's a charge beam door, but we can head down here. And this is a new function which was introduced in, I believe, Metroid Samus Returns on the 3DS, which is a counter. You press X at the right time, and you can counter an enemy's attack and then attack back yourself. So yeah, it's pretty dang nice, pretty freaking nice. So yeah, if you do it correctly, you can do it like midair and everything. It's pretty dang sick, pretty freaking sick. Now, let's go ahead and just take care of all these guys. Yeah, it's pretty dang cool. I gotta be honest, pretty dang cool. Now, boom. You also don't want to do it too early because then you will miss it and the enemy will harm you. Just do it at the right time and you're good. So yeah, it's a little bit of timing required in a Metroid game. What do you know? Surprise, surprise. Yes, here we are now. Okay, I'm gonna explain this myself. The game's gonna try to explain it. I'm gonna just explain it myself. Basically, if an area on the map, such as this, if it is literally blinking, if it is showing this like white box, this outline and just blinking white, if it's making it all white, if it's blinking like this specifically, that means there's something breakable nearby, and it leads to a secret, a shortcut, something. And well, what it does here in this case is allow us to access this door up here, because we couldn't have accessed that one up there, because it requires charge beam. Actually, I don't think it does. But here's a missile tank. You can get these throughout the game, just like any Metroid game. Gets you missile expansion, pretty dang nice. Just like energy tanks, they're all in this game. We can't go through here, requires Morphball, so all we can do is move on along. And well, here is this. And yeah, this is what we like to call an E.M.M.I, and we can counter it by pressing X at the right time. Now it can, you know, it can be a little bit tricky at times. No, that's sick. That's sick. A little slow-mo there. That's pretty sick. But the tricky part is that you have to time it. Countering an E.M.M.I, you have to time it, otherwise you will die. That's really tricky part. And yeah, he can get after us because he can't climb the wall apparently. So yeah, his arm is broken. Nice. So yeah, it just, yeah. Countering an enemy at the right time is very crucial for these enemies, for fighting them. If you do not counter them correctly, you will die. So just bear that in mind. It is pretty tricky to counter. I mean, I've countered them before, but even now, it is tricky to counter them. I gotta be, it is tricky to counter them. Definitely difficult. But here's this. Now, these guys, normally we'll face these guys in the little mini-boss fight. You'll just have to fire missiles and just shoot it with either a charge beam or missiles. And eventually you will get an upgrade from it. A temporary upgrade allowing you to kill the enemy. So yeah, this is the Omega Cannon. Basically, yeah, you can hold down L, and then just, this is only a side way doing it, so it's not 3D, it's sideways. You can press Y, you can hold R to do this, and then once it's fully charged up to do this, press Y, and there you go. Now, otherwise, the game isn't letting me, but you can press Y. You can hold down the Y button to just rapidly fire. So yeah, you can hold down Y and... or not, okay. Normally you can hold down Y to just rapidly fire shots if they have a mask covering the main part of their head that we just shot off, but charge up your shot and fire it off and you have destroyed the enemy. And after each enemy, you typically get an upgrade after killing each enemy in the game. And yes, this reverted to an arm cannon. This enemy didn't give us any upgrade, so there was that. Yeah, this enemy didn't give us an upgrade, didn't have one for us, but we can make our way through here and just continue exploring. So yeah, some enemies will give you an upgrade, some won't, but yeah, we can actually make our way to the door. Never mind, I'm dumb. You don't need more fall for this. You can just make your way around. Yeah, you can make your way through. Here's another network station. Actually, it's not a network station, it's just a save spot, but I'm still gonna save my progress. We could use the save, why not, may as well. So, there we go. But yeah, there's a lot in this game. There's a lot in Metroid Dread. There is quite a bit, I gotta be honest. Now, I'm really, yeah, this we can't do anything with, because we do need a specific type of beam for that. And yeah, this, now I remember having a lot of trouble with this on my first playthrough. It's this. There's a little block right there that you can explode, it'll drain the water out, and like that, you just hop on up, and there you go. Now, let's enter into our very first E.M.M.I zone. And yes, these zones are very different compared to normal areas in the game. These have E.M.M.Is in them, and I'm not kidding. These have E.M.M.Is roaming around the area that you will want to avoid unless you have a specific upgrade necessary to fight them yourself. So yeah, these are areas where E.M.M.Is will run around. If they notice you, then they will chase after you until they have hunted you down. So you want to be very careful with the E.M.M.I. Well, here's one such example. Yeah, Samus kind of knows she had to run, and now we have to run ourselves. So yeah, we kind of got to run ourselves, because this guy's going to be chasing after us. Now, if we take a look, yeah, this guy just slowly coming up. I'm going to actually take my time with this, just because it's kind of cool, the enemy chase sequences. It can definitely be a little scary, but just know, any normal attacks you do will not harm the enemy. Any normal attacks literally will not harm the enemy. Just dive down here, and there you go. You could have jumped up there, but I'm pretty sure that would have led to, like, nothing. So yeah, you want to be here. There you go. So yeah, E.M.M.Is, you cannot hurt them with normal attacks. You must get the Omega Blaster from that round guy who is normally like a mini-boss that you can fight. Normally it's a mini-boss. You just shoot missiles at it and slowly kill it. And it will net you the Omega Blaster, which will allow you to kill the E.M.M.I by firing lasers to take it. That one actually had a mask. That one didn't have just the head. That one had an actual mask. That is the part where you actually want to hold down the Y button to heat up the mask and blast it off. And then you'll be able to charge up your blast and actually shoot its head and kill it. See, enemies are definitely terrifying enemies, but just know, do not try to face them normally, because you will not be able to. But here's Adam once again.
Merely trying to capture you. They may have been hacked. If so, it's reasonable to assume all E.M.M.I will be hostile.
And that is actually correct, as every E.M.M.I in the game, at least to this point, I mean, every E.M.M.I throughout the game will it will hunt us down. Of course, eventually at a certain point, we'll take them all down, but that'll be much later on.
E.M.M.I send out a pulse to detect vibrations in the air within a certain range. Essentially, they can hear you. Upon detecting vibrations, an E.M.M.I enters surveillance mode to track their source. Stay out of its line of sight when this happens. Otherwise, the danger to you increases dramatically.
AKA, we will die if we don't counter it.
An E.M.M.I that has seen you will begin pursuit. Part of the pursuit protocol is to seal the E.M.M.I zone exits. You will be trapped inside. To survive, you must leave its range of pursuit. Evade the E.M.M.I and it will disengage. This will also unseal the exits. An E.M.M.I never leaves its assigned zone. Their control system must permit them to operate only within that range. I estimate a 99% probability of death if an E.M.M.I captures you. There may be a very small opportunity to escape, but exploiting this window will be virtually impossible. The E.M.M.I are immune to your current weapons. You lack the unique energy used to defeat the first E.M.M.I. Your only option now is to evade capture and find an exit. Your highest priority in an E.M.M.I zone should be simply to survive.
So yeah, again, we heard him. You cannot fight an E.M.M.I with normal weapons. You must have the Omega Blaster from the round guy that was in that one room. Now, I can't access that though because it requires Charge Beam, so we can just move on from here and see where to go. So yeah, with E.M.M.Is, if they do capture you, like I said, the counter window is pretty small. You gotta be really specific with it, because yeah, the E.M.M.I, it's a really specific timing window for countering, so if you don't counter them, then you're gonna die. So yeah, it can definitely be scary, but don't worry, it's not the worst thing in the world. The worst stuff can happen. Now, we are full and everything, so there's no need to bother with that. This is just a full regeneration where it'll literally refill everything, your health and missiles, so bear that in mind depending on the statue's design. Let's head through here though, and if we actually can't do anything here, never mind. It's gonna take me a minute to learn where to go and what to do, because again, I have not played this game in a minute. So yeah, just bear with me guys. Now this is an example of an E.M.M.I chasing us, which is pretty dang scary. Now that just brings us back, and yeah, now he noticed us. So yeah, this is where it goes to full-on chase sequence. So yeah, oh no, oh jeez, okay. Yep, this is where it goes into a full-on chase sequence. Very fun times. Okay, and now, and I'm dead. Yeah, I'm dead. That's how it works. You have, I wasn't kidding, you have a very small window to counter the E.M.M.I's attack. And if you do not counter it and stun it, then you are dead. And yeah, the game will just respawn you at like the last, I guess, nearby E.M.M.I door, I guess. But yeah, that's how that works, guys. That's how that works, and uh-oh. I'm in danger. Wait, I'm in danger. Hold on. I'm in danger. I'm in danger. Yeah, it will also notice whether you move left or right, where you're going, it will notice that. Just know that much. And okay, wait, I kind of want to blast that thing. There we go. Okay, there we go. Now we just need to carefully maneuver our way through. Uh-oh, this guy's going to find me. This is not good. Okay, you know, here we are. So yeah, now here we are in this new room. Made it out of the E.M.M.I zone. Of course, we cannot take that down the E.M.M.I just yet because we haven't found the room required to get the Omega Blaster again in order to take it down. There is this, which is a teleporter to let you to transfer to a different area. As Arteria is not the only area, there are multiple areas in this game. I think like 7 or something like that. There are many areas in this game. Now that's a missile expansion. We cannot get that yet, as that requires Morph Ball, so just getting to that elevator there, I suppose you would call it. Also requires, you know, Morph Ball. Now, yeah, that requires Morph Ball Bomb. So, yeah, but here's another save point. So I guess we're just going to continue exploring at this point. At this point, we're just going to continue exploring. And, yeah, just see how things go. Because, to be honest, I don't. And now that is an energy tank. It's not a full one, but it's a part. So in this game, you can get energy tanks like a full tank to upgrade your HP completely by a level, or you can get parts. it requires 4 parts for a full energy gauge. So you can get 4 parts to get a full energy gauge, or you can just get a full energy tank by, well, just finding it. So yeah, there are tanks and then there's the parts. Now I actually do want to go for the missile here. Nah, damn. Okay. Oh well. Oh well. Just oh well. Let's go ahead and make our way around here. Now we can't actually get up there because, you know, the water is slowing us down. Of course, gravity suit is something that you can get to make it so you can move through water freely without any hindrance. I mean, Metroid Prime said that for us when we got the gravity suit in that game. And I played Metroid Prime. I played Metroid Dread first, but that was my first full Metroid playthrough of a Metroid game. So, yeah, that's how I knew about gravity suit. But yeah, gravity suit just yeah, it allows. Once we'll get the gravity suit much later on. We're really early in the game. But I mean, this isn't a very long game either. But here is another room. This will actually give us the map of the area, so we'll actually be able to view the whole map of Arteria. See all the rooms, see everything. So yeah. Alright. And well, here are the remaining rooms that we have yet to explore on Arteria. Of course, we'll be exploring each area. I mean, we'll find a lot in each area that we can find as we progress through. Once we get more upgrades, we'll find more to find, because the upgrades will allow us to progress. Okay, I guess I just killed him like that. That was simple enough. Yeah, now we're here. I guess we're gonna head back into the E.M.M.I zone, see what we can find. Now, if I remember correctly, this... I'm actually trying to remember. Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. Oh, no, this is not good. This is not good, guys. Oh, no! Okay. Died to an E.M.M.I again. Crazy. Just, yay. Let's go ahead and just... I mean, I tried. You know, let's head up instead. Let's head up instead, you know, guys? Let's head up instead. Try and see if we can get something. Can I, like, climb up, please? Thank you. Alright. Let's go and just hop on up. Jeez. Let's go and kill him. There we go. And, oh, here's this enemy. Where? There you go. Counter it. Pretty freaking simple. And here's how we get this missile tank. So there we go. I actually was curious how we get that because I kind of forgot. Again, a lot of the little things in this game I will forget because I have not played this game in so long. In like years. I haven't done a proper playthrough of it. I mean, I resumed it on my own file, like personally, just to refresh my memory on the game. But yeah, that's it. That's literally it. Now from here, I do want to see what I can find. I do believe actually that there is this. Yep. Okay. Strain the water. Come on. Fill it up. Go. This you actually want to be quick with because, yeah, okay, let's just go on down. And yeah, there we go. Now we have a new part to explore, so not too shabby. So now we have all this. And now we can exit, and here is this. So yeah, pretty sweet. Now, let's go make our way through here, and I guess just see again what we can find. And yeah, we can't go through there, we don't have more balls, so that's sweet and great and nice. Okay, so instead, let's make our way over here. As yeah, there is so much in these games. Now I want to kill this guy. I actually want to kill this one too. We can't head through there because it's a cold area. This is one of the cold areas where if I enter, as you can tell, yes, we will instantly start taking damage. It's weird. That's cold, but then this isn't cold. Interesting. Well, here is a new part of the map. Ow. Jeez, rude. And yeah, these require charge beam, so can't do anything there. But, well, what do you know? Here it is right here. Here's our very first actual upgrade in the game, which is charge beam. So now all those doors before that we couldn't access, you know, all those previous doors, well, now we can actually access them. So pretty freaking sweet. Just again, charge it up and there you go. Now we can actually access each and every charge beam door, which is pretty sweet. And we can actually explore a charge beam door that was, and yeah, there's actually an enemy here now. So that's new stuff. So yeah, charge beam actually is very helpful. So much DPS, man. It's just so great. Let's make our way through here this time and see what we can find. Yeah, charge beam is great, guys. Charge beam is great. Okay. And here's our very first energy tank. So pretty nice. Now we can... Well, now we have more HP. So, yeah. And again, we can explore all these doors that had charge beam locked behind them. So, pretty freaking snazzy. Now, I definitely want to... come on. Damn it. Damn, well, I guess there's nothing I can do here. Alright. He's dead. Of course, just wait it out and you'll get it. And there we go. Nice. I love how you can do it in midair. Samus is just such a badass. Like, Samus is just low-key such a badass. I can't help but say that, because she is just a badass. Can you, like, attack me, please? Bro's going through the floor and hitting me. Unfair. I call game cheats. Bro's going through the floor. How is that possible, man? Let's head through here, though, and... Yeah, okay. So now, we can actually head through this charge beam door and reach whatever this is. So let's actually go ahead, make our way back up, and let's reach that one door, because I want to, for one. And I love how I can just obliterate him that way. So yeah, now we can head through here, and there is this. Now, yeah, that requires Morphle Bomb. We don't even have Morphle, but here is our very first... Now, remember how I said there was a little boss fight that you typically have to do in order to get the upgrade to face the enemy? Well, this is what that is. Yes, this is what that is. These round guys, these are like little bosses that you have to take on. We have to find it first, of course, but yeah, these are guys that you have to face in order to, you know, like, get the upgrade to kill the enemy. So, yeah. Now, let's go ahead and make our way up and around, because we can't actually get to him right at the moment. So, we're gonna have to wait, unfortunately. Oh, shoot. I am in massive danger. Oh, no. Oh, God. No. I actually don't want him to notice me. I actually just don't. I mean, there's that, but... I mean, oh, wait. We can access this charge beam door now. So, you know, let's do that. Let's do that, actually. Let's do that, actually. Okay, wait. Can I, like, get up here, please? Oh, yeah, this we can't do anything with, unfortunately. So, gonna have to just deal with that fact. So, we do actually want to scale up back to that point. So, let's wait it out. I actually nearly missed that counter, which is a little embarrassing, not gonna lie. And, yeah, that door, basically, these doors with these designs here, like these, well, that is important, because that's for later upgrade. That will, we will be able to bypass that at some point. It's just gonna have to wait a minute. Let's head through this door next. And yes, this is pretty important, as this... And well, here's a missile tank. But these are thermal things, like thermal activators, whatever you want to call them. They will allow us to actually, like, you know... they will allow us... It will basically redirect thermal power, opening up new doors. So, pretty nice. Okay, 2 for 1. Nice. God, I need to get on my A game with these counters, man. Need to get my A game. And yeah, just, man, this game looks so good. Like, this game on Switch just looks so good. Can't even lie. Get out of here. Just get out of here, dude. Okay, yeah, these are hot areas that we cannot explore because, you know, they're hot areas. Like, what do you expect? They're hot areas. We can't explore them yet, but we can make our way into here, and here is another save point. So nice. I'm actually curious when we're going to be able to redirect the thermal power to access more. But I guess we will find that out as we continue playing. So, bye. Okay. You want to do that? How about I do this? How about I just do this? Oh, okay. Don't know what... Okay, here's where we can finally redirect thermal power. This will be like all across the area maps, just found all around this game. It will open up new doors and just generally allow you to progress to new areas. So yeah, these are pretty important throughout the game. I mean, a lot of the stuff is pretty important throughout this game, but these definitely important. Redirects thermal power, and there you go. And yeah, these doors that we've been seeing can finally access some of them. Not all, but some. Okay, bro, stop. Just stop. Thank you. Okay, Now you both are dead. Wait, what? There we go. I was like, why is it not working? Alright, there we go. Now you're all dead. And now we can make our way through this door and actually, make our way through... Trying to think... Oh, okay, looks like we gotta talk to Adam once again, so let's go and see what he has to say.
Uploading data.
There was no record of your assailant in the Federation database. However, there are records of the chosen warrior tribe. There is a strong possibility the two are connected. You have seen the warrior tribe's architecture and artifacts on this planet. I conclude that this was one of their settlements. But why would someone lead you here and send the E.M.M.I after you? The footage of the X-Parasite may have been staged to lure you in. The situation remains unclear, but your priority hasn't changed. You must return to the ship. You have activated the magma supply system that has restored power to the closed thermal doors. Seek them out to proceed. Continue to search for the unique energy you employed against the first E.M.M.I. It is the only way you can confront them. Unfortunately, this energy is limited. You may have noticed it dissipating after an E.M.M.I is destroyed. There are 6 remaining E.M.M.I hunting you. You have no means to confront them. Remember that.
Yeah, he says we have no means to confront them. However, we want to. Because we need to. We need to dispose of these E.M.M.I. So, yeah, let's go make our way through here, though. And I actually don't need to refill. Kind of surprisingly. I'm going to be honest. Kind of surprisingly. Now, we can actually head through this thermal door. That we can also head through this one. I say we just make our way back to the E.M.M.I zone and just down to access the other thermal doors. So, oh geez, oh geez, oh geez. Careful. Okay, did not mean to press that button. Let's drop on all the way down and access the thermal door that is all the way down here. So, see where exactly this leads. Now, there is this, which is a grapple beam type of thing, or not. It's weight-based. Interesting. Okay, well, here we are, and well, this should lead us closer to where that guy is, so we can actually, you know, face him. So, wait, let's head through this door. Never mind. Game, what did you just do to me? Okay. Well, the game is trying to make things difficult on me, I guess, which is a little sad, disappointing. Oh, no. Oh, no. This is actually like an oh-no. Oh, jeez. Okay. Okay. Nope. Nope. Come at me, buddy. Come at me. Oh, jeez. Oh, God. Okay. Just go. Go, go, go. Oh, okay. Wait. We're going through, and there we go. And yes, here is one of these guys. Finally get to face one. And yeah, this is what I was talking about. You can shoot missiles to destroy these. They'll give you missiles back and HP. Just avoid the lasers. And again, you can shoot these. Just keep on attacking. And... or you can just honestly ignore the red bits. You can genuinely just ignore them. You don't have to. Unless you absolutely need the missiles. Then you can just ignore them. Honestly, I feel like roguelikes are really teaching me in this game. Look, roguelikes are really teaching me, but here is this E.M.M.I. Well, there we go. Omega Cannon is online now. Yes, Omega Stream online, so basically you can do this, and now this one actually has a cap, which is kind of like the E.M.M.Is. Basically just hold down Y, and it'll heat up, and there you go. And then charge up auto like normal, and once you charge up like this, boom, there you go. Now we did see that E.M.M.I as if it was running away. Well, we're not going to let it run away so easily. We need to take it down. So, let's actually see where it is, if I can. Okay, it's right there. Okay. So we want to find a stretch of, just a stretch of platform that we can use. And that's, I like how it shows Samus just white like this. But yes, now we can just laser its mask off just like this. Now this one actually has a larger mask. So there you go. But yeah, just want to be careful And yeah, some enemies, this one's going slower. Other enemies will move faster. Others are going to move much faster as we continue. This one was slower because it's our very first one, but future enemies will move quicker. But pretty simple. Now, the Omega Blaster is gone, and we will get ourselves a new upgrade, I believe. And just like that, Spider Magnet, yes. This is not the one they use for Morphball. This is a different thing. So yeah, it was changed from Metroid Dread. You don't use Morphball for this. You just use Samus herself, literally. So yeah. Now we can actually grab that missile upgrade, so let's go ahead and grab it. So yeah, basically all those blue things we've been seeing throughout these areas, we can actually grab onto them now. We can actually grab onto them, which is pretty dang nice. So yeah, we can grab onto those, onto like this. There you go. And there you go, that is Spider Magnet. Not utilizing Morphball, but hey, pretty dang nice. Now we can access all of this. So pretty sweet. Now, I would go left through there, but I don't think we can reach there quite yet. But we can head through here. Finally, we can explore more of this stuff. We can finally explore more of the game. Now this door doesn't have power to it, so we need to be wary of that. Now there is this missile tank. Nice. Now we do need to figure out how to get that door working. Oh, wait. Hold on. Now, I believe the E.M.M.I is gone, so yeah, the E.M.M.I zone is no longer as scary. So it's pretty dang nice. So, oh, wait, that's a door. That's a door, ain't it? That's a door, isn't it? Yep, it is. It is. Okay. I had to give it a second, figure that out. Now, okay. You can perish. And there you go. Now there's a nice and easy shortcut. And we can also head through here. New path. And let's see what this leads to. It's right into here, and well, here is this guy. And yeah, that guy, you kind of want to be careful because you need to counter it. Okay, I keep on whiffing so hard. Okay, I have to get the counter right. There we go. I had to focus up there, guys. Yeah, you can't head up there either because, you know, Spider Magnet, we have it. But, I mean, as you can tell, kind of can't head through the door. So, yeah. But here is our very first boss. And yes, here's our very first boss in the game. Okay. And yeah, basically you just want to use... Oh yeah, wait. I actually forget what you want to attack, I'll be honest. Okay, actually you do want to use missiles, never mind. So yeah, now we can actually hurt him. Yeah, you just want to use missiles. Ow. Okay, buddy. Yeah, pretty simple boss, I'd say. But, well, here is this next part, which is his second phase. As yes, now there's a glowy spot on his tail, and we must shoot the glowy spot. We have to shoot the glowy spot. Oh, no. Yeah, we have to shoot the glowy spot. Shoot it. Shoot the glowy spot. Yeah, you don't like that, do ya? You don't like me hitting that glowy spot, do ya? Yeah, I bet you don't. I bet you don't like me hitting that glowy spot. Oh, jeez. Okay. And yeah, just keep on shooting, and there you go. And now, well... I actually forget what happens here. Yep, now... now... It's weird. This creates the opening so that... Okay, I meant to counter there, dang it. I meant to counter there, damn it. Okay. And yeah, now... You just wanna... You know, you just wanna play it safe. Because now there's poison on the ground, so that's sick. Okay, so kind of you, man. Alright. Just keep on shooting it. I'm not gonna use missiles on him because I just want to kind of show the sort of easy method. And yeah, this is pretty sick because you can have cutscenes. If you counter throw them, you can have cool cutscenes like that play out. And it's just, you can like, it's crazy because you can shoot while it's happening. It's so sick. I love it so much. Oh god. Oh jeez. Okay. Okay, and there we go. Looks like that was the last missile, and I swear these cutscenes with Samus, very badass. This is the end of this boss fight. Very first boss, pretty simple. But these scenes, every single time throughout this playthrough, I cannot get over these because Samus is such a badass. And now we get the Phantom Cloak, which is another new upgrade already. So yeah, Phantom Cloak, yeah, this will allow us to, so yeah, ion compatibility. Basically, this will allow us to utilize all those doors that when we walked in that little blue area, it would lock on us. Well, now it will no longer lock on us. All we need to do is simply just do this. Pressing the R trigger, and there you go. Now we can easily make our way through these areas, and this will actually make us kind of invisible to E.M.M.I. So yeah, this will actually make us sort of invisible to E.M.M.I. It's very interesting. So we can make our way through all these doors now, which is pretty dang nice. Now, I think that might do it for this episode. I don't really know where else I would maybe want to go. I mean, sure, there are other doors we can access. However, I think that'll do it for me for this episode, guys. I think that will do it. So let's slowly make our way back to that save point, because there's actually a door right over here that we can utilize. As yeah, there's actually a door over there that we can utilize that has us use this ability. So yeah, pretty dang nice. Now I definitely want to kill these guys. I guess he did die. Okay. Well, thermal power is going through here. Now we can make our way through here and directly to the save spot. So pretty nice. But yeah, that'll do it for this one, guys. I hope you enjoyed this one, Metroid Dread. Next time, we'll continue exploring Arteria, see what we can find, make our way through that door all the way at like the right end of the map, which is just right over here, pretty close. And I would head through this area, but it is a hotter region, as you can tell by the red here, so I literally cannot explore that without taking damage. Hope you enjoyed this one. Be sure to leave a like if you enjoyed some Metroid Dread. Be sure to subscribe if you want to see more Metroid Dread, more Metroid Prime 3, more Metroid content from me. Be sure to subscribe so you don't miss out. Click on that bell, click on all, so that you're notified whenever I post a video, so that does my content. Please subscribe so I get to 500 subs before 2026. I'd really appreciate it. I'm trying to hit 500 before 2026. So I really appreciate your guys' support. Please subscribe, give me that milestone, and just support the channel. I'd really appreciate it. I'll see you all in another video on the channel in the next episode of Metroid Dread. Peace.